here in the Retrocade archive room. Uh, just wanted to show off the original 96 collection that we have here. With, of course, the premium display case. Of course, I'm sure everybody's going to want to know where it's from. It's from Collector Displays UK. They make fantastic displays. Drew there does beautiful handcrafted work. That goes without saying because it is an awesome way to display the original 96 figures from the 77 to 85 Star Wars line, the original canon line, all the way from the first four, the mail-away empty box campaign set. The, of course, figures weren't available in Christmas of 77, so they did the empty box campaign or the mail-away, and so we start with that, and then, you know, the first 12 right here, stopping with Death Squad Commander, and then they branched out in, you know, later 78, 79 to the Cantina aliens and everyone. They're all, our collection here is all original and has the all original accessories complete. No repro whatsoever because, of course, nobody likes repro. And all in very good condition. Boba Fett's in okay shape, but I have an extra one set aside that's even better. That's sitting on the podcast table. So, but as you can see, there's all the original figures. There's all the Empire figures. Here we go. There's the rarely seen Cloud Car pilot with both accessories. His little comlink communicator. That's probably every kid lost on the first day that they got that figure, but he's got it. We've got Jedi Luke complete with his green lightsaber and Palace Blaster. Of course, he also comes, there was a variant that comes with the blue saber. That's actually more expensive and harder to come by. Then we go into the Jabba's Palace Goons and Return of the Jedi guys, all our favorites. And we've got Wicket here with and Leia in her Endor poncho. She's got many accessories, so she's a hard one to come by complete. There's about 4 accessories there. She's got the belt, the gun, the poncho, and the helmet, so it's a bunch of accessories. But if anybody could see, the glaring omission here is the, and we'll actually go back to that in a second. This is the beginning with the last 17 here. We've got Lumat, Paplu, and we've got Endor Luke, or Luke Skywalker Battle Poncho, or Endor Poncho, and Ramba, Amon, everybody's favorite biggie. We've got Barada. We've got Imperial Gunner, who's a beautiful design. Han with his Carbonite. And, of course, the Max Rebo band. So now when I say original 96, if you want to add these 3 in, it's really original 99, because these were not individually carded figures. They came in a 3-pack, so they don't count towards the original 96 carded individual figure line, and neither does Blue Snaggletooth, which we have, but that's also on the podcast table. So it's not here right now. We've got Luke Skywalker in Stormtrooper disguise. We've got Anakin. We've got EV-99. We've got Warwick. Most would say he's the hardest to get complete of all the 8 Ewoks that were produced. Lando, General Lando pilot, with his hard-to-get Palace Blaster. We've got A-Wing pilot, Imperial Dignitary without nose rub, and one of them, probably the second hardest to come by, would be Yak Face, which was not distributed in the U.S. In 1985, with the rest of the last 17 only in Canada and Tri-Logo, which would be, you know, the European countries. So the only one we have missing here is R2-D2 with Pop-Up Lightsaber. He is hard to come by with the original lightsaber, which is a unique accessory. When the accessories are unique, they are pricey and hard to come by, and very expensive. He is even more expensive than Yak Face at this point, which was, in this box, I would say the most expensive individual figure. And one of the, especially in the condition he's in very good condition. really tough to come by. So, that R2D2 is really coming up in price. I mean, $700 and $800 in good condition with the saber, and it's just an R2. But especially if you have a clear a sticker, like this one. This is original. They call it Solid Dome R2 from the original 4 for the mail away. What's it called? Early box. The early bird certificate package is the name. I'm forgetting the name, but this R2 from Return of the Jedi. Empire Strikes Back with his sensor scope. He's a little more yellowed, and it does seem, and I've heard this other people say this, despite the Pop-Up R2 being, a newer figure, this being produced in 1978 versus this one, the last 17 line was 1985. So despite all those Pop-Up R2s, R2 with Pop-Up Lightsaber being 7 years younger, they usually have more yellowed stickers. So I'm not sure if they were just, produced with a different kind of paper for the sticker, or just, they weren't as taken care of as well. But it's very common to see that Pop-Up R2 with either no sticker, a beat-up sticker, or a very yellowed sticker. Or maybe just the fact that he's a less 17 guy, and he was produced, in a much less quantity than, say, the rest of them, because everyone else really was produced through the entire line. So you can find these original 12 on Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi cards, and even Power of the Force cards. A lot of them could be found on Power of the Force cards. I'm not sure if everything could be found on Power of the Force cards, which is the line for the last 17, which ran from 85 or late 84 to 85, and but a lot of cards, and they came with the collector's coin. It was a way to incentivize people to rebuy them and collect the coins now. Because Star Wars at that point was kind of pretty much a dying brand, given that Return of the Jedi was done. The TV, the cartoon shows, droids, and Ewoks didn't do particularly well, and it was a lot of competition in the mid to later 80s with He-Man and Transformers and Thundercats and all these other properties, G.I. Joe, that were, capturing the imaginations of children at the time. But, finally, for the most part, this is complete, despite R2. Would love to get our hands on him. But as you can see, it's beautifully displayed here with the Collector Displays UK. They make fantastic displays. They don't make all sorts of other displays. Also, they make displays for creatures and the Power of the Force coins. And I know they do displays for even other properties like the Indiana Jones line, and I think they did for He-Man, and even Power of the Force 2. They make displays, But it's a beautiful display, of course, the way that it's designed. With the chase here, Star Wars logo at the top, Death Star lighting panels on the sides, and of course it's lit, and then the card back color of the original figure, which just gives it this beautiful colorfulness to it. Just so attractive. It really lends itself to that original design. He also makes them in the just the straight yellow, which was the design of the card backs at the time. I actually don't have any carded figures on me, but at the time, it was be collect all 96 on the back. I have a cut card here. It would be like this color, yellow, and then so he makes one like that, so it looks like the old card backs. But this is really like the most really pretty. It's so colorful, and it it speaks to that nostalgia, because if anybody remembers how each card back was, each figure had a different color behind it to kind of give it a little flavor. As you can see, I've got a cut card of Leia with Endor Poncho here, and it's the same color, that green behind her. So really well done displays. So just wanted to show that off for a few minutes here. Clearly a beautiful display. We've also got our sales barge here. Got to set up everything properly here in the Retrocade storage room, so to speak. But that's it. So we'll have a new podcast episode coming up soon. We'll be chatting all about this and other stuff. and I'll see you all in the comments.